Frugal January is underway, so let's talk about something that I got that, although it's not for me, might be a really good thing for you guys if you like Carolina Herrera's Good Girl. Now, obviously, lots of people like that because they like the bottle. It's a very popular perfume. It's not one that I like. For me, that's like a tar nightmare. This is also a tar nightmare, and when I ordered this, I hadn't clicked. I've had this actually for ages, and I've only just got around to doing Frugal January reviews for some of my bits that have been in the box. This one, I just didn't click that this was going to be Good Girl, and this one's not on Fragrantica, so there was no comparison. So it's just one, because it was so cheap, I got this from Makeup UK, and it was about 10 quid, I think. I just kind of looked at the notes that were listed, and I thought, I'm going to try it. So this is Vittorio Bellucci, Go Girl. I mean, now, it makes sense now, doesn't it? That's Good Girl, Go Girl, but I wasn't thinking about that at the time. So this has a pretty plain bottle, looks rather smart for such a cheap perfume. It's a bit wonky, but so this is the bottle. There you go. Now, the perfume lists, let's see, almond, coffee, cocoa, tonka beans and tuberose. Again, in hindsight, probably should have suspected this would smell like Good Girl. So this is just, almost all I can smell in this is the general aroma of Good Girl and that tar smell that I get, which is a fixant, I think, called Veramos, which I smell as a chemical rather than the note it's supposed to smell like. I think it's supposed to be like a kind of ambery, warm, woody scent that kind of helps perfumes last longer, but it smells like burning rubber to me. So if you have a problem with Lattafa perfumes, you probably already don't like Good Girl, and you won't like this one either, because Lattafa, Zara, there's actually loads of houses now that use this particular thing. It's a specific smell, but if you can't smell that, if you like Good Girl, this is an excellent affordable alternative, because it definitely smells like Good Girl. And I smell a lot of people on the tube in London who smell like Good Girl. So although this one is not for me, you can definitely get this cheap. I think this is this is a 100ml bottle. It's an eau de parfum. It's a decent strength, I'd say, this one. And I mean, do a Google search, obviously, but I know makeup.uk, I think, is what they're called over here. But they have a site that you can buy from if you're in America. I know that because I've seen Sarah Mays buy some stuff from Makeup. I think they're just called makeup.com, maybe, if you're in different countries. So they'll probably have this on there, but if not, just do a Google search. It seems to be between £10 and £15 when I've Googled it myself in the UK. So you can get it for really cheap. I'm sure there's other Good Girl dupes as well. If there's a Larive one, that might be cheaper, but I think this is a decent cheapie, you know. This is a decent cheapie, a decent dupe. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty hefty bottle as well. It's thick glass. So yeah, if you like Good Girl, this might be a good one for you.